Hi guys, it's West Coast Arachnids. Today I got a special treat for y'all. It's actually none of these guys over here. It's this guy here. He's decided to grace us with his present. And by he, I'm pretty sure I mean he. Very thin abdomen. He's quite tucked up in there, so I think I'm going to have to try and get him down. Well, to come down a bit, I just need my trusty little paintbrush, which ain't so little. It's quite long actually, which is good for me. I don't know where this guy is. I don't want to bother him too much, but I really want to get a look at him. Come on down, buddy. I'm going to have to pause you for a sec. Okay. Perfect. He kind of jumped down real quick like and just grabbing the flashlight. Oops. Fumble fingers today, trying to get this guy on camera before he buggers off. His home's right here. He was up along here. The time I got everything set up, he was already heading back home. Now, the reason I think he's a male is he does have the bulbous pedipalp. You can't really tell. As they don't have a normal tease bulbous pedipalp where you can really see the the little hook coming off of it. They're very, very tiny, and this one here that it's on, it's right now, but I'll move it off a bit so you can see it, is right on the top. It would be this one right here, but on the top edge of it is the mating hook. Now, mating hook, I do not mean tibial hooks. He does not have those. Stromatopelma calceatum, they do not have. Oh, and he's gone back up there. And I don't think we're going to be able to see it from here. They do not have tibial hooks like a regular T. They have no pun intended, little feathers, feather-like, almost like an extra little pad on their feet, right where the tibial hooks would normally be on a regular tarantula. This guy's a little irritated, so I'm kind of hesitant right now playing with him. But I do want to get a good shot of come on, fella. He's actually being quite calm, considering it's really hard to get a good shot at this angle. There's no light here. And he's got them tucked away, so you can't really see them. But right up there, if I can balance that. This leg here that goes up on the outside, right about there, there's a pad underneath, and that's where the tibial hook should be. But it's more, like I said, of a feather-like pad that they use to grasp the female with. It's like the hairs of I don't know if you're familiar with geckos, but their feet, that's how they climb the walls. Their feet are, their toes are made of the pads are made of millions and millions of hairs. on each foot, and that's how they grasp things, is by a static or air in between the hairs gets caught, and it actually makes like a suction cup effect, which is what he's doing here essentially with these feet. That's how arboreal tees climb. They don't use hooks, although their hooks are more pad-like on these. I don't know if you can really see that clearly, but if you look just here, you'll see two little balls at the end of his feet there. I can get kind of a look at the bulbous pedipalp. Now on, that's one there, and that's one. And on either side of those, it'll hook down and out, and he'll just lift it out and insert it. Now the female doesn't have the typical spermatheca either, but they do mate the same as other teas, but there's no notable spermatheca in a female Stromatopelma calceatum. This is a real rarity right now, is seeing this guy out. I thought something might have been wrong with him. I was checking his abdomen because it looked kind of bulky on one side, but it doesn't anymore. I think it was just the way he was sitting on the glass. But it looks pretty good. He's very thin though. I'd like to get him to feed, but I don't think he's going to feed up there right now, especially since I've been prodding at him, trying to get footage. Very unsuccessfully. I mean, I can see him there and you can see him, but it's not clear enough by far. So I am going to take some pictures and I'll post them at the end of this video. This is just awesome. I haven't seen this guy since, well, I had to take him out. I don't even think I uploaded that video. And I redid this whole cage. He's been out and about. You can see the back wall there. Just in the last few days, just been littered with feces. They just spray it out like a avicularia would do, and then they bolt. That's a typical arboreal species. They spray their feces out and away from their homes, so they can literally just poke out the door and have a little go and back in the house without, you know, messing up their home. And that's awesome. So looks like I'm going to be looking for a female. So if anybody here in Canada sees this and they have a female that they want to sell, I'd gladly buy it from you. Or do a 50-50 if you're somebody that's a notable person. I don't know, maybe if we have somebody in common, Tarantula Canada, one of my YouTube viewers, my regulars. Yeah, if anybody can vouch for you, then yeah, I have no problems. We can do a 50-50 on that. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll figure that out. It's awesome. I mean, if you're not comfortable breeding them, you can always ship the female here. I'll pay for the shipping to come here, and when they're done and the sack's laid and the babies come out in their second instar, I'll ship all the babies and the female back. Well, not all the babies, but half. And hopefully the male lives. So I got about a year and a half, maybe 2 years before this guy's dies off. Like, he molted maybe a month or two ago now. So yeah, he's already into his adulthood, and maybe that's why he's out looking for a date for tonight. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can turn the tank here a bit. I might leave it this way and get a better view of him up there. His hide, you can see right up inside there this way. That way I can tell if he's eating. As before, all I could see was just the front of that, from the other side, and his little hole, which I actually destroyed because I took it apart to see if there was any superworms or anything, or beetles in there. I did find that little guy down there. If you can see that white thing, that's a mealworm larvae, or pupa, sorry. Soon to be a beetle. I don't know how it got out. I put them in that dish over there with a little bit of bran in it, and it's been going empty, so either they're getting out or he's going in and eating them. Maybe he's flicking them out when he's eating, who knows. See if we can get a picture of the front here. Well, I'll take some pictures, throw them on the back end of the video here, and hopefully I can get some clear pictures of his tibial pads, I guess you could say. I don't know exactly what to call them. I'm sure they have a name, but I don't know it. I have to look that up. I don't think there's much information on this stuff on the featherleg baboons. I know they live in and about the H-Max. H-Max are more of a communal, and these guys will live actually with them, kind of semi-communally in the wild. So it's kind of neat. And I'm just wondering if they're, subspecies of each other that have mutated over the millennia. Awesome. Alright, so we'll leave it with that picture there. You'll have a great day. Take care, and bye for now.